Hello, I'm on the Metropolitan line again. It's Rainbow Tube Walk. So I am at Rayners Lane. Last time I was here I went off down the Piccadilly line, so that was a long time ago now. Today I'm doing the Metropolitan line, just as far as Wembley Park, and then switching over to the Jubilee line up to Stanmore. Yep, so I'm back up here in the northwest yet again. It's taken a long time to get this corner of London done, but that's because it takes such a long time to get here from home. I live in Essex, which is the other side of London from where I am now. It takes a good couple of hours to get here, and then 3 to 4 hours walking, and then a good couple of hours back. So it's basically a full working day to make one of these videos. So I have to do it when I get the spare time, and today I have that time. So I'm off to West Harrow first, and then carrying on towards Wembley Park and then up to Stanmore. So after today there's going to be 5 more, which will be Wembley Park to Waterloo, Waterloo to Stratford, Walthamstow to Oxford Circus I think, Brixton to Elephant and Castle via Oxford Circus, and then Harrow-on-the-Hill to Oxford Circus. I want to get them done. My goal was the end of October. That's not going to happen now because it's October the 12th today. Maybe by the end of the year. Winter, isn't it? That's the other problem. Don't know what the weather's going to be like and if it's going to be decent weather for walking, but October's been pretty good so far, so hopefully that will hold out for a little while and I can get them all done. So Harrow-on-the-Hill, that's another revisit. I was here at the end of my last video. If you haven't seen that one, go and watch that one. My last video, my last tube walk video specifically, because I've done some vlogs in between time, and if you haven't seen them, go and watch them too. Okay, last time I was here, yeah, I was a bit of a mess. I was absolutely knackered, to be honest. I'd just done quite a long walk down from Watford. Today, so far, I'm only 2 miles in. It's my 3rd station, so I may not be quite as jovial when I get to Stanmore. Preston Road over there. So there's been a railway here since 1880, and that station was opened in 1908, which was a London Olympic year, and it served an Olympic venue. The platforms used to be, hold on, let me just turn around. Platforms used to be over there, and they were resited to the other side of this road in the early 1930s. It's a rat. Catch the D. There it is. And so what I'm thinking is I might do like more in-depth videos about each station. This series is very much about the walk, but I'm thinking, you know, history of each station, architecture, stuff like that. And I don't know, would there be an audience for it? Comments are open, let me know if you'd watch. So I should probably explain what that train was. In case you don't know, that's a RAT, which is a rail adhesion train. That one is made of old D-stock units that used to serve the district line, and now obviously runs up and down the Metropolitan line, and what it does is it keeps the rails slip free so that the trains don't slide too much when they're braking, and that's what that's for. Wembley Park. Now that marks the end of my Metropolitan line adventure today, because from here the Metropolitan line and Jubilee line both head south into central London, and I'm going north on the Jubilee line up towards Stanmore. Suddenly got very windy, so I put my headband on, but I don't think it's made any difference. My hair is still all over the place, but that's alright for now, I suppose. It just means in the selfies I look a bit of a mess. Speaking of which, yeah, I post selfies on Twitter, so if you're not following me on Twitter, you can. That's Rainbow Serena, which is there, and if you want to follow me, you can see when I do these things. I live tweet them, and I put a photo of my face in front of every tube station up as I go, so check that out if you want to do that. And I'm also going to talk about this section of track that I'm walking now. So from Wembley Park to Stanmore, this section was opened by the Metropolitan Railway in 1932. In 1939 it became part of the Bakerloo line, and then in 1979 the Jubilee line opened and it became part of that. And today, of course, is still part of the Jubilee line, with Stanmore being the northern terminus. So just approaching Stanmore now, and before I get to the finish line, I'll just let you know about this. Although if you've seen any other tube walk videos, you'll know about this anyway. The video is part of a bigger picture. So if you go to rainbowserena.co.uk, you can see my website in which I blog all of the walks. So I kind of document on there with photos and keep a record of what I've seen and where I've been. So if you want to check that out, rainbowserena.co.uk, go and give it a look, and I will be back in just a minute when I get to Stanmore with the final distance and time. Stanmore, so that was a total of 10.75 miles in 3 hours and 30 minutes. And before I go, I just want to say a little something about Stanmore.
The next train to North Greenwich will depart from platform 1 in 2 minutes.
So what I'm going to say was, so here at Stanmore you've got these two platforms here. This platform 1 and platform 2 is over there, but then this one here is platform 3. This opened in 2011, so they kept the same numbering of the original platforms and then just dumped this on the side. So now it goes 2, 1, 3. So that's something fun about Stanmore for you there. And with that, one of these is my train, so I will see you next time. Bye.